been a long time since I did any sort of blog post, and people occasionally ask me if I'm ever going to do another one, and the answer is, well, maybe if I feel like it, but there really hasn't been a whole lot to write about around here. I've stayed pretty busy, mostly just work, home, a few little crafts, and mostly my garden. So that's really what's been keeping me occupied. And I thought that maybe instead of taking the time to write and edit, not that I do a lot of editing, but mostly write, and I would just, say what I want to say, record it. So having to bother with pictures, I'll just make a little video. So there we go. One video, all-inclusive blog post. So I thought I'd give you a little yard tour because it's beautiful out here, and some of y'all will probably be interested to see it. So anyway, I started here with the birds, which have been flittering around. They're really not shy. Got our pond in the background. You can see the lotuses. One of them's just a pod. The other one is about to bloom. Unfortunately, it bloomed yesterday and then it got rained on, and that's a shame because I missed it. But there's that. Got our pond. The fountain. Curious little fish. Wooden duck we bought at a craft fair recently. I should say we. I did not buy it. I had nothing to do with that. I'll take credit though. Around here, it's a little path heading back around the other side of the pond. Concrete chickens frolicking in the mulch, pecking for bugs, whatever chickens do. Plants. Swing. Grass. That brings us back to the garden. So these are the tomatoes. A few of them are coming along. I think these are actually the little teeny tiny tomatoes, spoon tomatoes Mom got in a seed packet. We're kind of interested to see how they come out, but they're just going to be little. We got some bigger ones too, you'll notice. Hanging on some of the others. Got some peppers. Got my garden flamingos. Because what would a garden be without flamingos? Coming in here, we got beans. Again, it rained yesterday. It kind of knocked them over. Maybe I should stake them up, but they're mostly okay. These are actually purple queen beans, which I was excited about. They are purple. They are very purple. And when you pick them, they're just beautiful. I mean, really and truly. And get a good one in here. Oh, there's one now. I've already picked a few. But they actually turn green when you cook them, so you'd never know they were purple, but they're just for fun. They're actually an old variety that I got. And I don't know, help save some seeds, I guess. These are soybeans. They're actually called agate soybeans. Look at them all hanging on there. They're really not like soybeans you buy in the grocery store. They're a totally different variety. They're beautiful purple, yellow pods. I'll show you some when I finally pick them, but I'm waiting for them to fill out a little bit more. Got a row of okra. These are tomatillos, which I'm also very excited about. They're a much bigger plant than I anticipated, actually. But here they are. They have fun little blooms on them now, which my camera won't focus on. And they open and close. So they're open during the day and they close up like that at night. They're very cute. When they're open, they actually kind of fold inside out. So far, I haven't actually seen any tomatillos, but we're waiting and hoping, and then we're going to make tomatillo salsa. And squash plus garden flamingo. Squash are coming along nicely, as you can see. I need to pick a few, but there they are. There's this plain old yellow squash. These ones, as you can tell, are different. They are, I'm not really sure what they are. They're another funny seed I got. And I haven't actually got any of them coming on yet. I don't know why that is, but I'm waiting and hoping. Maybe the bugs won't recognize them because they're not normal squash. I don't know. But there's that. They're going to be a kind of squash that is a soft, summery squash if you eat it when it's young. If you wait till it's older, it'll have a hard rind on it like a winter squash. This is how I understand it. So we're waiting and hoping. These are my volunteer tomatoes. All of them are volunteer tomatoes. Mostly cherry tomatoes, I think, but some of them are not. So we're really just waiting to see what shows up. Got my little wildflower bed. Lotuses. These lotuses are not blooming. There's that. Oh, I forgot. Over here, these are cucamelons. They are just getting started. It took them a really long time to get going. I was kind of afraid they weren't going to come up, but nevertheless, they've grown like a foot in a day. So whenever it rains, they get real happy. They don't like it when I just water them. Apparently, that's not good enough for them. But here they are. They're coming along. They're not really a cucumber, not really a melon. They're teeny tiny little fruits that I guess are reminiscent of a cucumber, but I think they have a little bit of a lemony flavor to them. And they actually look like little teeny tiny watermelons. They're not going to get much bigger than a marble or so. Just a little teeny tiny watermelon shaped cucumber. So that's very exciting. I'm excited about that. I have a few herbs. This one is called salad burnet. It actually does taste like a cucumber. Put it in your mouth. Give it a little chew. And you'll taste it. It does have a weird cucumbery flavor. Parsley, cilantro are going to seed already, even though I haven't even used it all the time. Rosemary in there somewhere if you can find it. Basil. A few more little basils coming up too. That one's a Thai basil. This is just some other kind of regular boring basil. Which, you know, you really can't go wrong having some basil around. You can put it in anything. It makes it better. But that's the backyard. Plus mulch. Plus composter. Plus grill. And relatively weed free. There's a few in the path. I put down burlap and now I can't pull the weeds because they're intertwined with the burlap. But other than that, I think I've done pretty good. Anyway, that's the end of that. I will maybe be back for a better post sometime later. We're gonna get, ooh, you can hear the frogs. Of course they're quiet now that I said that. There they go. That's always fun. I enjoy listening to the frogs. And chasing the frogs and petting the frogs. Trying to identify the frogs. Probably disturbing the neighbors, but that's okay. Everyone should like having frogs. Anyway, that's that.